Lomayan.
Yes,
Good morning.
good morning, sir.
How are you?
I'm great. What about you?
I'm fine. We are managing the weather. It's not so convincing to be outside, but we are trying. Now, from your screen, Lomayan, what is bookkeeping?
This is the practice of recording and tracking on a regular basis the financial transaction of a business.
Yeah. This is the practice of recording and tracking on a regular basis. Boys and girls, we are here. We are looking at bookkeeping as far as entrepreneurship is concerned. And we are saying ensure your mics are on mute mode unless otherwise or unless asked to speak. So, bookkeeping. We have the book, then we have the keeping. Now, what are you keeping in the book? The records. Which records? The records of the transactions you have done on daily basis. That practice is called bookkeeping. Let's take, for example, boys and girls, at home, maybe your mom, your dad, your uncle, any of your relatives, they own a small shop or a retail shop. And in this shop, they sell several items. They can have sugar, rice, bread, milk, all the consumables that the community can be using on daily basis, salt, matchbox, sweets, you see. So all these, when they sell, for example, today we have sold 5 loaves of bread. We shall record that one down. And these loaves of bread, they are in categories. We have the 400. We have the 400 grams. We have the 400 grams. We also have we have the 400 grams. We also have the 600 grams. We also have the 800 grams. Now, from all these grams, if it is 400 grams, how many loaves of bread of 600 grams did you sell? If it is 600 grams, how many loaves of bread of 600 grams did you sell? So when you put all these records down, we refer to that one bookkeeping. Let's come to sugar. We have a half a kilogram, we have a quarter a kilogram, we have 1 kilogram, we have 2 kilograms. Now, from these quantities, as far as the stock of sugar is concerned in the shop, how many half kgs did you sell? How many a quarter kgs did you sell? How many 2 kgs did you sell? When you put all that record down, we refer to this one as bookkeeping. And what you should know about bookkeeping, as far as is the practice of recording and tracking on regular basis the financial transactions. It should be on regular basis. It is done to keep the records of a business which can be used at any time in decision making. This is the important, the main important point is why bookkeeping is important. Bookkeeping. Bookkeeping is important because it can be used at any time for decision making. What do we mean? I realized 400 grams bread, they are on high demand as compared to 600 grams bread. What I will do, I will order the 400 grams bread in higher quantities as compared to 600 grams. Now, I've realized people are taking in more a half kg sugar as compared to 2 kg sugar. So, what do I do with decision making as far as bookkeeping is concerned? I will go ahead and purchase, stock and restock more half kg as compared to 1 and 2 kgs. 1 and 2 kgs. Kevin, Kevin, I can't hear you as much, but I can see you are there. Can you hear me, Kevin? Okay. I guess maybe your microphone has an issue, Kevin. Okay, no problems. You will check on that later on. David, David, from your end, what are the importance of bookkeeping in entrepreneurship, David?
Making accurate budgeting possible.
Yeah, let's first of all discuss that one. Now, importance of bookkeeping in entrepreneurship. Remember, we have said that bookkeeping is the practice. You should have learned to do it. And what are you doing? Recording and tracking on regular basis the financial transactions of a business. And why is this important? The main point as to why bookkeeping is important. We said that it is done to keep records of a business, which can be used at any time in decision making. And we went ahead and gave a very basic examples on when and how decision making can be made in a business. Now, the general importance of bookkeeping. Number one, David is saying that they make accurate budgeting possible. Making accurate budgeting possible. How do we mean? Let's use our retail shop and the items we sell on daily basis. We have bread, we have sugar, we have tea leaves, we have matchbox. Now, from these items, making accurate budgeting possible, I realized in my shop I had purchased 10 pieces of a half kg sugar. And from these 10 pieces, I sold 8 of them, meaning I have remained with the 2 pieces. Now, at the same time, I also purchased 5 pieces of a half kg sugar, but unfortunately, I haven't sold any of the a half kg sugar, meaning the stock is still intact, it is still full. So when I am doing my decision, I'll be forced not to restock the a half kg sugar because it is still in the shop, but I'll be stocking more of a quarter kg sugar pieces because I had bought 10. I have sold 8. I'm remaining with 2, meaning that sugar of a quarter kg, it is on demand as compared to a half kg. And that's why we are saying bookkeeping is very important because it makes accurate budgeting possible. You cannot mess with your budget. Number 2, Stacy, are you there? Stacy,
Yes.
yeah, please give us the second importance of bookkeeping in entrepreneurship.
Bookkeeping provides important information that helps in
That helps in that helps in decision making. Stacy, read up here. Used anytime in decision making. So we are saying bookkeeping provides important information that helps in bookkeeping. How do we mean? We shall still use our items in the retail shop. Let's use bread this time round. We had 400 grams loaves of bread, we had 600 grams, and we had 800 grams. Now, from these 3 items, you realize the 400 grams is not moving very well. People are much more buying the 800 grams loaf of bread. This one is what we call the family bread, the big one. So the big ones, you had 10 pieces. You have sold all of them. The small ones, the 400 grams, you had 20 pieces. You have not sold even one piece. Now, what does that one tell you when it comes to decision making? That you need to reduce stocking of the small bread 400 grams and increase on restocking of the family bread, the 800 grams bread. And that's why we are saying bookkeeping provides important information that helps in decision making. Leo, take us through the third importance of bookkeeping entrepreneurship. Leo.
helps an entrepreneur prepare
For taxes, yes, here. You see, any business transactions that are carried out in this country of ours, Kenya, they are subject to tax. If you are running a hotel business, you must pay tax. If you are running a car wash services, you must pay tax. if you are running a barber shop, a manicure, a pedicure, a boutique, a salon, you must pay taxes. Now, how does the issue of taxes come in? You see, these business people, at any given time, they'll be forced to have what we call business permits. What shows that you are permitted? What shows that you have been licensed to operate your business in a given area? And that is where the issue of taxes comes in. Now, when you are budgeting and doing business as an entrepreneur, it will help you prepare for taxes. How? The items that are on high demand are the items that you stock in big and large quantities in your business or in your shop, as compared to items that doesn't have that much high demand as required by the community members. Let's break it down. uh, I am running a hotel business. I have a hotel, fast foods, eatery. People come in, they eat chapati, they eat mandazi, they take githeri, people take tea. Then there is this another food that we call chicken and fish. You see, when I try to sell fish and chicken, the business is quite not moving as compared to how I sell githeri, chapati, tea, and mandazi. So you see, I will put more effort in producing more chapatis, more mandazis, preparing more tea, so that my customers, anytime they come, there is tea, as compared to how I prepare chicken and fish. Because in a day, I can only sell maybe 1 or 2 pieces of chicken. But in the same day, I can prepare 100 pieces of mandazi and I will sell all of them. I can prepare 30 pieces of chapati and I will sell all of them. So you see, when it comes to making decisions as an entrepreneur, a business person, I will prefer selling out and making items that are on high demand, things that are going very fast, so that they can assist me look for the money to pay for taxes. Why would I make more fish and chicken when I am not selling it? As compared to if I make more chapatis and manadis, they will be selling, like the business is booming, and I will get the money for my own income and the rest to pay for my taxes. Prince, take us through the next importance of bookkeeping.
Bookkeeping maintained organized records in a business.
Yes, bookkeeping maintains organized records in a business. Bookkeeping maintains organized records. Bookkeeping maintains organized records in a business. Now, how do we mean organized business or organized records? Let's say I was drafting the items I sell in my shop. I have sugar, I have bread, I have tea, I have matchbox, I have sweets, and these sweets we have different kinds. We have candy, we have lollipops, we have wafers, etc., etc. Now, when I put them down on a paper in a manner like a record, you see, I will know if it is sugar, a quarter kg, how many pieces did I stock? How many have I sold? How many are remaining? If it is a half kg, how many have I sold? How many are remaining? How much more should I add? So the records are very much organized. And this one is as a result of bookkeeping. They maintain organized records in a business. Bookkeeping maintains organized records in a business. Then we have the next point where we are saying that it enables proper reporting to investors. It enables proper reporting to investors. Supposing somebody has come up with an idea, they want to assist you boost your business, and they are asking you now, what are the challenges you are facing? How will you want us to assist you? And you're like, okay, my biggest challenge is finances. Then they tell you, do you have bookkeeping records for your business so that we can have a look? The moment you give them your business records, they'll go through and they'll be able to assist accordingly. They'll tell you now, I can see in this particular month, the item under sugar sold very well. This item, bread, did not sell. This item, sweets, did not sell. So what we shall advise, we shall add you some more money so that you can restock more sugar, because most of your clients are consuming a lot of sugar. That one is as a result of bookkeeping. Why? You have enabled to give a proper report to your investors. If somebody wants to invest in your business, let's say you are having a cloth and apparel. You are selling cloth. Maybe you are selling men's outfits. Maybe you are selling females outfits. Maybe you are selling kids cloth. And somebody comes in and they discover during a certain month you sold a lot of men's outwear as compared to females outwear. They'll start investing in the males outwear so that you can sell more and your business can be booming. Then lastly, bookkeeping reveals the financial status of your business. If you are making a profit or a loss, this one is very evident from the records you will be keeping in your books. If you are making profits or losses, this one will be very evident from the records you are keeping in your books. Bookkeeping reveals the financial status of a business. We are using a retail shop. You sell sugar, you sell bread. At the end of the week, at the end of the day, at the end of the month, if you calculate, have you made a profit or have you gone at a loss? That one is very evident and it's very simple to tell from the bookkeeping records you would have kept during that particular period. Now, having a defined bookkeeping and going through importance of bookkeeping entrepreneurship, boys and girls, tomorrow in our next lesson, we shall be handling classifying business transactions in entrepreneurship. Remember, for any business transaction, we must have a type of business we are dealing with. You can be dealing with what we call cash transactions, where you pay on delivery. You want bread? Give me money, I give you bread. There is no credit. Then we have what we call credit transactions. Now, with the credit transactions, you can come and have something on credit, then settle that debt later. In other words, I am giving you on credit. You become a debtor. You will repay me when you get the money. So these are the two basic types of business transactions we have in entrepreneurship. We have what we call the cash transactions, and we have credit transactions. Cash transactions and credit transactions. These are the two types of business transactions carried out in entrepreneurship. And we are saying with the cash transaction, it is a transaction where payment is settled immediately. You want sugar? Pay, I give you sugar. You want bread? Pay, I give you bread. But when it comes to credit, this is where our customers and clients, they pay later. Credit transaction is a transaction in which payment is settled or done at a later date as agreed by the two parties. So credit transactions and cash transactions. These ones we shall be diving deep as from tomorrow in our tomorrow's lesson. Otherwise, from today's lesson, entrepreneurship definition, importance, anybody, any question? Let me get to hear from you. Prince, do you have something?
I'm okay.
Oh, you're okay. Let me check who is here. Nzisa, do you have something?
No, I'm good.
Who is here? Wema? Wema? Jerry? Amadias? Lomayan? Great. Now, later in the afternoon, you shall be logging in into your Google Classrooms. Check out there is that Pretechnical assignment week 1. Attempt it, try it, submit for marking. Then we shall do the corrections and the revisions in the course of the week. Otherwise, allow me wish you a good morning, a good afternoon, and a blessed day thereafter. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.